Well, I would usually leave it until the end of a song, but that one is apparently 11 minutes. Right, that's not actually what I wanted to open. I just needed to check a specific thing. I will need a new window for the next purposes though, but let's try and get this. Could be good, right, or sort of at least semi-functional. Not fully functional, but semi-functional, was it? Although now you no longer seem to be functional. That's because the files and stuff I'm working with here are just astronomically complex for my machine. Quite simplistic for others, I'm sure, but for mine it is proving tricky little bugger. I'll just have to wait and see. I don't know. It may be fully gone. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, it's not fully gone. Right, so what we want to do, ditch that. It's why I render out a smaller version, because it allows you to actually work on it rather than anything else. Right, so got that. Yeah, that sort of starts pretty immediately, doesn't it? Which is not 100% what we desired. Maybe something worth fixing, or just only have a small intro fade. Let's just try. No, I think it's probably alright. You don't really miss anything there. Make the fade a little bit smaller though. Take a very rapid fade up. That's probably alright. Nothing too troublesome. I take it on. Yeah, I do actually have the audio, which is of no real significance. There's not really much to say or do when it comes to this. But nonetheless, we are giving it a go. Right, so what we're after. So, key sound effects we need to try and track down. It sounds like I've already done the sound effects, but that's background video. It's just surprisingly accurate because I matched a lightsaber duel to my light system. Therefore, the sounds in the background do actually fit reasonably well, but I will need to replicate them and continue them in different areas. It needs adjustments, but it's a good baseline, so it's not too bad. Plus, it just cuts off there because it never actually finishes. Can't deny it, having the music on in the background might prove to be a detriment because it's no real significance. Right, so we then got a fairly chunky tail end to work with. Now, do I want to? Yeah, maybe somewhere like that. I wonder how best to do that. Well, you can't actually see any of this because I forgot to do that window that I said I was going to do. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. Fine beyond comparison. Not really missed much. But there you go. That's the wrong window. That's the right window. Is there a second one there? Calculator? There isn't a calculator on this game. Just slightly weird. Well, I can probably get away with capturing the cursor. I don't actually know what that means. I'll push done on there. Transform, get the screen. Can you see the cursor? No, I think you can. Let's drop that down. I must admit, you can't really see much here because you don't get... There's a missing window which is relatively crucial. I suppose I could possibly dock it back in a position, but I prefer it to be sort of manoeuvrable, I think, and see if I do try and... can't remember how I would dock the bastard thing in the first place. Do that. So all in all, this is going to be an absolutely atrocious arts hole, so I have clearly learnt absolutely nothing from trying to do stuff. Yeah, window didn't seem to catch it, so... No. Oh well. You're missing the timeline, and in fairness, doing this, the timeline is relatively crucial. Right. Have a look, see if I can, I suppose. Oh, that's interesting, I've got a second one. Oh, I see, that's what that's doing. Okay, well, I've now got it docked again. It's just unfortunate that I've sort of... It's not exactly what I want. Here we go. That'll probably work as a semi-decent compromise. I mean, I can't go quite as high as in previous versions, but yeah, at least reasonably visible. Now the cursor's visible as well, too. So yeah, there you go. Right. So I'll just save it again just in case, and then let's see what we want to do. Let's still just find some sound first. So let's grab a new tab there and go on to the old YouTubings. Of course, this is going to prove troublesome. Of course it is. Have to bear with me while I load in and everything sorted, I think. Really? Why? Ugh. Should be suitable. Should just use my other fucking browser, I suppose, but there you go. That. Finally, where I need to go. Yes, we are right in here. Interesting looking video. Please don't have disappeared. Of course you've disappeared. Very typical. The one time I spot an interesting looking video. Oh, there it is. Okay. That'll work. Don't know. Doesn't matter. Right, let's pop down to the audio library. And now this is the point in time where we do need to, I'm afraid... oh, this is not Miracle of Sound for once. This is Second Chance, the Eye of One. Or Eye of I. On Marrow. Anyway, you will have to be quiet for a little bit, because I'm trying to find a suitable sort of track, but whether I can or not, I do not know. Okay, so here's a couple of dark, dramatic ones, apparently. Need something action oriented as well, really. All I've done at the moment, you're not particularly missing anything specific. I'm just, I suppose arguably I can put this on the thing as well. Window capture. How well this will work, because of course I've got several different windows of it. Not that one, I suppose, that one. Not necessarily know if I want that up there. Well, I don't think it's got anything specifically terrible on there, but still. But yeah, I looked up Star Wars in the YouTube audio library. So far, I mean, I like it as a song. I like it as suitable for my purposes, not so much. Quite got the speed for what I'm after. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna save the file. Some sound effects. How are any of those anything to do with Star Wars? Now, I'm not expecting much. I'm not expecting miracles, but you know, it was well worth having an initial look. So let's just try seeing if there's anything there. No, I didn't, because they wouldn't have the official sound effects here, which is fair enough. Let's try a duel. What sort of music can we get for a duel? Arguably rock dark, sunset trails, rock dramatic, cinematic dramatic might work. Listen to that one first. Although the beacon was rock dark, I'm not sure it was rock, but still. Sunset Trails makes a degree of sense, it sounds a little bit western. Ghost Town, are we going western again? Yeah, I suppose duel is what's causing that, isn't it? Interesting one. So I think I mean, sword fight? No, Shadows. Let's just fight might get me something. A piano trap Beethoven, I can't imagine is going to do me much good, but the Toddler Band. Not entirely sure I like the sound of that, but Twin Engines. Intriguing. Rock and Angry. got to have a look at Castlevania. Share sake of it being called Castlevania. On the hunt. The dance and electronic doesn't bode well for it. But... anything else that leapt out as maybe? Alright, let's move on to the next page. Survive the Montage. That sounds like an interesting title. Stars, I suppose. There we go. It's got a word in common. Franklin's Fight. There's a song, I quite like it. Again, there's a song, I quite like it. If there's anything else, not quite so much. Well, trekking's not quite the right... Dirty hands are rockin' angry. Okay. The Devil's Piano. What does the Devil's Piano do? Dark Zephyr might be interesting. The Amazer Lisa. What a title. Might try it and do just to sci-fi first, perhaps. I suspect they're not going to be quite as fast-paced as I need. Genre. Oh no, that's not the sort of. Not the one I intended to click on, but I suppose I might as well assess it. Kill, Kill, Kill. It's always a good title. Awful. Assuming it's meant to be, but none of that. Awful. Space Hunter. Saving the world sounds like a fun one. Just a little bit, that does sound a little bit like I like it. Put it on a star. And just quickly. I thought so. That might be why, because Imperial Forces. I thought I recognised the artist's name. Oh, 1 to 30. Shame. None of the titles are leaping out as sort of something useful. Okay. I might carry on searching those at some point, but an alternative solution has sort of sprung to mind. So I'll tell you what, we'll get rid of... yeah, we'll just remove that. Get rid of it completely, and then we'll work out that one. I feel like it might be too new for it to be here, but we'll see. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. It is absolutely there. Marvellous. Okay, well, that might make it easier to get something that sounds exactly right. Mostly because it's exactly right. Well, let's have a look, see what we think we can accomplish here with this. I've seen one that definitely looks like it might be a sort of suitable one, but for those interested, I'm now assessing the Fallen Order soundtrack. Since as we can see, should be able to see. I'll tell you what, we'll get it lit up again. There you go. As you can see, Jedi Fallen Order. That's the project. So quite a slow one. So let's look at this one. I'm just skipping through because I think it's the sort of project where you don't necessarily need to listen to the whole track, because there'll be a point where you go, that's the one. At least usually. Not always a guaranteed case of affairs, but still. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that one might be a bit more excited. I've toggled off the sound we've got there. But what's often quite a good indicator is if you start watching it and listening to it. I'm not convinced by this one, but I'm still going to give it a fair shot. Something make me change my mind. Let's get rid of that, so I'm slightly less confused. Yeah. Welcome, Mr. Bluebush. The Shark Hearts are here once again. What was the one? Where is it? Is it from that one? Come on. If you could load a little bit quicker, it would be appreciated. No? This is exciting. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, it's me sifting through songs to try and find the best one for the job. It's more creepy than action oriented, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing more creep than anything else. Spanish Flea for the win. Beg pardon. I have no idea what that means, but I'll take your word for it. And let's try the other one. We've shot up 7 places. See if she's a bit more exciting. No. Oh. Mm. I did say it was slightly more exciting. Or it could be slightly more exciting. 7 steps later than the first track. Yeah. Not intolerable contender. Let's try and see. It's 8 minutes long, so there might be a better bit. Definitely something in that one, so I think we'll grab that one. Make sure I do actually have it. So where are we? That one. Download, please. Yes, download again. Download again. Right, we do that. It's sort of stalled on the whole downloading front, which is useful. Come on, you know you want to. Anyway, we'll back out of there and see if we can find another one. So where were we? Up there. Flight, the Shadow. I might have angered it trying to play a song and download a thing at the same time. I see. What a fascinating little video. I won't play it just in case, but then again, arguably, this is probably copyright music. But being from a game, it's not quite so enforced as some music. But yes, I will check that out. Ah, there we go. My file's downloaded, marvelous, and it's also playing the theme. Cut that, move it. Whoops! Don't open Word. Well, now I've just got all of the bloody programs open. That's fine. Undoubtedly, my computer can handle 600 programs all at once. Oh wait, no, it definitely can't. It can barely handle 2 half the time. Okay, this one's atmospheric, which is lovely, but not what I'm after. It's a very good song, but not quite convinced it's going to do quite a good theme, I suppose. Not technically a song, I don't suppose, without any actual singing, but then again, there's a bit more jeopardy in that one, isn't there? I'll start another contender, so we'll download it, get it at least slightly present. There we go, that was against the knight. Let's try a strange one. Get a bit more sort of what that one is. It's called Fang and Claw. You'd expect it to be possibly slightly exciting at the very least. I must admit, I'm not sure who's responsible for the Fallen Order soundtrack, but they half got it right, haven't they? So I don't know whether it is officially sort of. I don't think it's always John Williams, is it? He doesn't do literally every single one, but he did do the originals. But they've all captured. Whoever did this soundtrack has really captured it quite nicely, I think. Did we just listen to Demon in the Canyon? No, that was Fang and Claw. So Demon in the Canyon, or Demon of the Canyon. Let's give it a moment. It's warming up. Still warming up. Oh, here we go. Typical. All I had to do was look away and it decided to start. And it's definitely got some drama to it. Not quite the sort of drama I'm looking for. This isn't the drama you're looking for. Blood of the Master. Go on. If I look away again, will you work? Oh, almost. It's starting slow. No. A dark tale. What sort of tale do you have for me that is quite so dark? Yeah. A dark and atmospheric tale, not a dark and delightfully action-packed tale. It was more sort of, not necessarily two people going at it, more sort of someone versus the jeopardy of the landscape. I mean, this one's called Against the Dark Jedi. That sounds like a promising track name, doesn't it? Oh, here we go. Feeling a little bit slow, but it seems to have picked up a bit now. feels like it's on the verge of something good, but can't quite get there. No, I think they gave up. It was on the verge of something good, and then they went, nah, there we go. They're going again. Oh. It's a damn good theme, just not quite ever reaching what I'm after. That one maybe. Have a look at that. Or listen to it rather. We're not actually looking at them. Well, 20 seconds in, I can't hear anything. So. Oh, here we go. It's like the most sort of gentle drama you could possibly think of. Oh, it's a good start. Too sort of tense drama rather than sort of action drama that I'm after. Let's listen to this one because I'm just curious. Yeah, that's makes a degree of sense why this track's called simply Vader. I don't think it's quite going to go where I would want it to go. Alright, so we've got two contenders, so I'll tell you what I'm doing. Stick them both in, and then we can make a decision whilst in the actual program. I believe you can still see this, yes. Right, so really we're going to want to sort of skip down there. Definitely sort of this chunk. So that chunk's going to be not unreasonable. And then the whole tail end chunk looks again super dramatic, but not quite. So that was Against the Night, and this one's the Night System one that we were looking at as well. So somewhere somewhere in that vicinity is probably what we're looking at, but let's assess the rest as well. What might be interesting, yeah, if we take the entirety of that, we might be able to do some crucial timing element, which might make it just feel like it fits more. We'll have to wait and see if that works out, because probably won't. Unfortunately, the issue with sort of using a song that's not designed to be there is, of course, it's not designed to be there. That's quite a good bit. At the moment, I want to know what happens at this point, which I've just found out. It goes slightly slow, and then hopefully, yeah, you go back to sort of actiony. So again, with that sort of slow bit in the middle, we might just be able to sort of manipulate it into some fashion. I'm slightly leaning towards this ninth sister one. I'll pop you there and try and figure out if we can do something fanciful. So let's say that's kind of pretty much. So what I plan on doing is cutting that temporarily so that I can reposition it with a key moment. So there's the flash. And if we time that with the break, not 100% convinced this will work, but you know, sometimes you've got to just have a crack at it. And yeah, it's just a slightly too slow a gap, which I might be able to fix because it did feel like it might be able to be sped up a bit, so we'll try that first. That might be a bit too much, but once again we'll need to readjust the timing. It'll be a bloody miracle, but a pleasant one. Problem is, of course, it starts very actiony, and it doesn't start very actiony, so. Just not quite. I suppose what we could perhaps do. That bit we're after, isn't it? So on that flash, ideally I want that bit of music. Now the issue we've got is, of course, that bit of music don't really want to be there, but we might be able to crossfade it in some fashion. I'll do the slightly awkward crossfade, not the proper crossfade, but I've had this work in the past. I will just point out it's not complete insanity. Doesn't always work, but I have had it work in the past, so it's always worth a shot. I'll tell you what might be better actually. So that that's where kind of want. Could you not do that? Thank you. No, what are you doing now? What are you doing? Apart from weird shit, what are you doing? Why are you being a bit of a cock? That's clearly not the entire file that you're moving, is it? Oh, there we go. It seems to have worked itself out. Right, get rid of that fade. Whoops. Whatever that button was not the intended button. Look at it. Now everything's gone horribly wrong, I would say. Why are you not? Cool. That's good. Oh, there we go. Right. That bit we want that on the sort of whoosh, so probably about there is where we get the full blockade. Right, so now at this point it's here where we start trying to apply our sort of cross-fading technique. Well, that worked. At least to my ear it worked. As we probably want. There is a marker in the original audio here. There we go. That's probably about where we want to just trim that. And we don't want any more of it. So here. Yeah, we don't really want that there, so we want that kind of. We can get like. Let's ditch that and find the beginning of that track. So put that up to the same speed as the other one. Interesting. There's definitely a viability there. Get these two sort of slightly more cross fading their bits, maybe. No, okay, not quite. If we maybe that's super short, maybe, I don't know. Especially with the lightsaber noises and the lightsaber clash at that exact point. I think that might mask that little transfer. And then, yes, it does go off there, but it's intended to go off, so... There you go. I mean, it's not the world's greatest, but it'll get the job done, won't it? Shove that up there because we're going to primarily working on audio, so I won't need any other video layers. Now we want to find where I keep a stash of sound effects, and I don't know. There we go. I found them. I was literally about to say I don't know where I keep my sound effects, but apparently I very much did. So then I think there's a whole folder. Oh, there it is. So is it going to end up being a folder in sci-fi? But that's not what we've got in sci-fi. Nothing of any real obviousness. I think Star Wars. Sounds. What sort of sounds have we got on the Star Wars? Well, I'd say these are going to come in handy. Why it keeps doing that? To preset fight scene, which not what we're really after. But if I can find the low buzz of the lightsaber, that'd be very helpful at this point. And again, they are full-fledged fight. Which, I mean, it would be a miracle, but I suppose it could potentially line up. I mean, that's got Darth Vader breathing in the background, which is not what we want. However, this... need to be very low in the background, but technically it is the hum I'm after, so I'm going to rename that next time I don't necessarily have to look through everything, although I probably still will, because I won't believe my own notes. So. Okay, there's a nice, I mean, that's a nice solid bit. Oh, that's the old, that's a bit more like the Clash, isn't it? And I do need the Clash. I fought the Law and the Law won. I think that's the Clash. If it's not, then bollocks. I'm moderately certain that song is the Clash. Let's have a look. Okay, that'd be quite good, sort of, just as a swing. I think there are some hits that don't actually go through, so there are some swings in there. Quite a decent sort of hit. That one as well. Someone just waving their saber around for no real purpose. Ah, that's one we need. Extend, I suppose, technically, is what they're doing. Hopefully we can find another variant of that, because I do need 3 of them. There you go, that seems like another extend variant. So we'll chuck that in the old pot as well. Should really put these in a folder, but nah, it's not really my style. That's slightly more, that's kind of the original extend, I think, so we might be able to pop that one in there somewhere on the line. Let's have a look. I did have a bunch of other, apparently I got a bunch of music as well, but probably best not, because that's full-on Star Wars music, which I know technically Fallen Jedi is still full-on, and there's a classic. Useless, but a classic. But what we got? So here's amazing. Here's the requirement to chop them off. Yeah, might be easier to use the separate ones. Oh, and of course, a beautiful classic. Right, so let's have a look, see where we can place some of these. So I suppose technically the lightsaber's coming in at about there, and we'll have you have that one perhaps. Okay, really slightly annoyed. Why? Makes me think I've turned something off. Or it's just being a piece of shit, one of the two. It's always a possibility, isn't it, really? So we do need another extend there. Let's shrink these ones down, because I don't need them. Let's also... where's the bloody thing? Delete tracks. All empty audio tracks. That'll condense that down nicely as well. Sound effect doesn't start until there. Nice. Or at least nice enough. So after about that one, what we're going to want to do is get the low hum. I think basically we're going to want to put the low hum there. Yeah. Actually a lot longer than I expected it to be. Which is not what she said. She said it's a lot shorter than I expected. I'm disappointed. Basically, we want our hum to end there, which is actually amazing. Barely needed that second one, but never mind. Constant power. I suppose, yeah, it's constant power there. Slightly concerning. There doesn't appear to be any sound there. Does that mean let's shred all of the music and all of the other sound effects so that we can just hear this hum in the background. In fairness, it is supposed to be in the background, it's just I do want it to be sort of audible-ish. Yeah, okay. But I think what we might be better off doing is sticking that the other side, maybe. Yeah, that should work out suitably. Right, so let's find hot clash point, or just hit on this occasion. It is just a hit. Oops, didn't mean to lock that. Also, I need to turn on all the other bits of audio as well so that we can hear that. Saber 11. I feel like I could do with more hit sound effects. Do I have more hit sound effects? Because otherwise we're going to have a very sort of okay, so again that's another swing. We will want that because I think we will want to try and track some swings in there. But for now, we're just going to focus on the hits. Right, do we have 11 and 12? No. We do have. We got 14 and 11. So if I drop 12 in there, 14, 16 was its own little fight, wasn't it? Right, so drop that in there. Cheeky second hit there. Apart from the fact you can't see it, but apart from that slightly inconvenient thing, there is the aftershock, so I will suggest there is the hit. So which one haven't we used? All of them, I think. So we'll just go back to. I'll go to 11 again. And 14 again. And then on that one, we'll want our clash file, which we have here. So arguably it might be worthwhile. Just before they sort of separate. We'll have another hit sound here. Whether that works or not, I don't know, but because technically they're not hitting, so it might just sound out of place, but no, that actually did punch it quite nicely. Right, here we want another extend. So which extends have we used? 3 and 1. Did we have another extend? 3 and 1 and 4. We can probably get away with sticking that on the other extend one, assuming that does actually. Slightly awkward, doesn't appear to be a sound wave on that one. You can sort of hear it. What we could do is figuring out, I don't even know if it's possible to be honest. I suppose for now, just dispense all of that. Might get drowned in the sound again, but it's way too slow is the problem we got there. I probably need to jury that up at least 150%, if not a lot more. A little bit more. That's gone a bit. Well, having said that, we can maintain pitch. I wonder if that will help. Yes, yes it will. Maybe a little bit less than that though. Yeah, that'll probably do nicely. Right, just back on to putting down sounds. Yeah, I think that's meant to be a miss, and then you clash there. And you do a cheekier one there. Super cheeky one on top. Fighting like a fucking demon. Will I get away with that? Yeah, get away with that. Interesting. Yeah, I'll get away with that as well. There's a second hit. Definitely won't get away with it. Nah, I'll get away with that. Is that really the way you work? Just keep questioning what you can get away with? Yeah. It's a good system. It's a very good system. I'm dropping them down fairly randomly because I think it will give the free sound effects a chance of sounding possibly a little bit more like it's not just free sound effects, which might work, might not. I may suddenly regret the decision and realise that all the work I've just done is an absolute waste of time, but you know, we live in hope, don't we? I missed one. Yes, on there. I think it's that one. Oh, when you slow it down and have to put a load of sound effects on it, you suddenly realise quite how many fucking clashes of the blade there are. Oh, that's the wrong fucking sound effect. It's not going to be helpful, is it? Please tell me that's the first time I've done that. Yeah, I think it is. It might be worth popping one down there, despite it not actually being a hit through the saber itself, but still. Right, so really we want... I don't know if this will work, but, you know, might as well give it a try, I suppose. Always dodgy trying to copy a sound effect, because sometimes it just doesn't like doing. Okay, so for starters, need that to be at least a little bit quicker, and the thought track I had was see if this works. No. Oops, not intended. What does that will do for now? Also, that should probably match. Should go up there. This one could go up there. That's so much quicker than. That's a bit too obviously reverse, isn't it? Might work, let's have a look. See if it's been worth something or not. Sufficient for my needs, as is the norm. I don't go for perfection, I go for sufficient. I probably want to figure out some kind of metal rolling on a surface type sound, which might prove tricky, but and then a metal scraping on a surface. Yeah. Well, I'm lazy, so I can't really be bothered to do much more on it now. I'll figure out swings and things at a later date, I think. I wonder why that theme sprang to your mind. Oh, could it be because you're doing explicitly Star Wars stuff? Yes. Now I'm just looking at other things because I'm feeling lazy and I can't be bothered to do much, which is usually the way. This is the way. It is always the way. Right. So then we'll ditch that and let's see. Can I be bothered to do something else? I'm not sure I can. Ooh. Have a look at the other thing I was going to do and see if I can be bothered. Spoiler alert. I'm not sure that I can. It does require a book, so you can hear the dulcet tones of paper moving. Would you like a diddle-a-day, a diddle-a-diddle-a-day, a diddle-a-diddle-a-diddle-a-diddle-a-diddle-a-day? That's right, I am diddle-a-daying, because it's the only thing we can do, oh yeah, the only thing we can do. Do. I thought that said penis, it says pens. You can't see that, but nonetheless, I was just looking it over and it was like, oh, there's a south yard and north yard and a penis. What in the world? But no, it says north yard, south yard, pens. Diddly 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 diddly. I must admit, I can't be bothered to do that. Too much like hard work and thinking, which is two things I dislike. I tell you what, we'll try and do a quick thing, because again, too much like hard work. That's the folder I want. That's the folder I want. That's the folder I want. That's the folder. That's the folder. That's the folder I want. Now, the crucial question: 32 or 64? Maybe 64. At least that's my initial goal. It might end up being slightly bigger, but for now, we'll do 64 by 64. There we go. Now, oh good, it's there. Very helpful. Oh, that's very tiny. Luckily, we have a solution to tininess. It's called the zoom key. Pop that in there. Oh, that is tiny. Which is exactly what we're after, really. We'll make it sort of gear towards being actually 64. So we'll just shift and scale that up. Should be able to get away with that. Now we probably want that open as a reference image as well, so that I can actually see it. Now I can't see the chat, unfortunately, so we need to be there. It is an interesting graphic. Can you tell what it is yet? Even in pixel form? Yes, you can, quite clearly. Even with its super pixely nature, you can tell what that is. Right, why am I not able to do anything? I don't know. Why am I still unable to do anything? I still don't know. Can I? Thank you. Not sure why it was refusing to allow me to build a new layer, but never mind. Right, so pencil tool, please. Yes, 1 pixel. Get the eraser into pencil mode as well. Pencil 1 pixel, marvelous. Pencil. Right, so this is pretty much the planning layer, where we ask the plan pony how to do things. Okay, so obviously we're going to want some wood. We want to get that changed immediately. Colour overlay, probably a nice blue won't go amiss for my plan. That's it. So yeah, we'll want to deal with wheels. We'll work that out in the future. But the crucial element is we're going to want to sort of wheel arch. I do need that. Let's see where I can put it where it's not going to interfere. It's actually not looking unreasonable in terms of interference on other things. we go. Move that, move that, move that. There we go. Now I should be able to see a bit more, and I can maintain view of the chat as well. So that's obviously, oops, that's obviously going to be a straight line. Then we're going to want to sort of wheel arch it, and then yeah, that's just the sort of bumper. We do want to sort of go in for the bumper there, possibly even cut a line across there, which I suppose is that line there. Again, sort of here, you do have the bumper. You go up the back of the car, up the back of the car again. Now sort of across. Oops, why did you do that? I don't know why you did that. Across the roof of the car, down the car, down the front of the car. Oh, I see. That's still right. I got you. That's still roof. Probably go from there. Yeah, and it does sort of line up nicely there. What are they? Oh, they're aerials, but I think aerials we can sort of leave out. There's a sort of gubbins on the roof. A bit like that, and then that sort of does cut off there. So, mark out some windows. Yes, it is. More windows in this vehicle than I remember. Now, yeah, we're looking at sort of quite an aggressive bumper. Relatively heavy duty light on the front. Might do. Move that. Yeah. Move it back one, that'll do. Right. Let's now lessen the opacity of that and get rid of the original. And now let's try and work on refining this thing. So that is the maximum zoom. Okay, that's fair. Right, so should have marked these wheels a little bit better, shouldn't I? That's our sort of wheel center point. Okay, and it looks like our sort of top is going to be sort of. I'd say maybe we want to do wheels sort of top there, so 4 out. 4 out, 4 out, 4 out, far out, bro. These wheels look like might end up being a bit too small. Change that colour again so that we can see a bit clearer. Yeah, nice bright red will do. That's where my plan layer was far too scruffy. Yeah, I think we maybe want to op the count of that, so something like that. Just on the outside edge of all of those. So get rid of that centre. Alright, let's see. Do we think that? No. I'm thinking maybe we want to just go straight across. No, I don't think so. If we want to extend that and then go straight across, yeah, that might give me a little bit better. Better wheel shape, that's it. Erase that hubcap, or erase the center point, because the hubcaps are very, very different. Very, very different. Right, let's try and get some idea. Yeah, I think at this point we're going to want to... Oh, that's because I'm in the eraser. I was wondering, why in the world is my little tool not working? And the reason why my little tool is not working is because my tool was working, it's just the eraser tool and I didn't want it. Right, drop that down. Oops. Now, is there a way I'm going to be able to reflect that? I don't think there is. So just keep it in mind, but don't necessarily lose too much sleep over it. Right, so yeah, I think we are going to want to keep that line just straight across there, and then oops, straight across there, and then tell you what, let's just up our canvas to be 68 should be enough, just to give us a bit of a cushion, because it doesn't, you know, I'm not building this as an actual sort of any kind of real it's not going to be used as an actual sort of pixel sheet for anything, so it really is very much a sort of it doesn't have to stick to the same idea of what it needs to be, is what I'm trying to say. It's not got a defined thing. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I do want to sort of keep that a step away from the wheel, obviously, because it is meant to be. The wheels aren't meant to be completely encased. Right, we'll do. Drop that down to 75%. Drop it down to 50, not 505. And now turn it off momentarily. And now let's grab. I think it'd be better to drop that file in there to get the colours off of it. Our base. No, we want our sort of darkest, our darker shades of yellow for the. Well, I might change the outline, but for now it will do. So yeah, just pop, 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 and then we'll want to sort of pop and pop maybe. We'll pop that there. Keep that clear. Maybe even keep that clear. Yeah. Oops, went a bit far there. Just repair. Once again in the eraser. Repair that. Right. Change my colours around. That's our sort of. That's technically, yeah, the bumper is what we're focused on at the moment, which is sort of going to be something like that. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I might leave it like that. Okay. Let's see. Our colours back to black. And we'll try and sort of. Let's sort of almost plan this out. Maybe we want to go in. Yeah, we want something like that. possibly over with that. And if take it a bit further. Yeah, it might be more what I'm after. And then here I'll have the double, although really the light is quite supposed to be so high up. Looking a bit lumpy like that. Yeah, it might do. Alright, we'll throw down a bit of a green. Not necessarily the official green at the moment, we'll just throw a green down to differentiate the lines. So we do want a gap there. Am I in it? Yeah. Yeah. I'm learning at least that every time I think, why is my tool not working? I'm learning the fact that it is simply the fact that I've forgotten the bloody I've forgotten to change it back to the brush. Okay. That is pretty much a straight line up to the window. I suppose not necessarily officially the window line, but it does help to establish it. Bonnet's fairly straightforward. Oh, I could put the old metal music back on. If I want to continue with metal music, of course. Yeah, guns, fun enough. Alright, okay, so let's establish this roof line. Go with something like, oops, a little bit erratic there. Go back to black for a bit. Not that it makes any difference, just. Okay, so I'm going to sort of. Yeah. I could do a bin slightly lower than I've marked it. It's more in line with that window. I want to do something like that to try and suggest an element of curvature to those windows. Just keep it something like that. It does pretty much follow that line. Well, that does equate to a sure about. It's not so bad. Maybe this back window. Too far around. No, I don't want to do that. That sort of at least. Yeah, again, that's going. Well, that we can probably do. Yeah, that's okay. Cool. Maybe we want to move. Should probably save this file just in case. Right, let's get rid of that plan layer. Real size, I suppose. It's got a certain level of the shape to it. Slap a bit of colour in it and see what happens, I suppose. Oh, we want to possibly focus on the idea of maybe getting a little bit of black here. Maybe running an extra line down there. And through there. And it does, I think that could afford to drop down a bit more like that. No, I think we can get away with that. Right, let's pop to another new layer. Just try and lay down some basic colours. Let's try and use slightly lesser. We've gone full black. We'll use one of these slightly lesser browns that appear there. Ding, 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 ding. Fill in the gaps, fill in the gaps, fill in the bin, fill in the gaps. I often forget these things, but it's sometimes worthwhile popping a bit of a colour key available as well, but I work incredibly sloppily. So let's grab ourselves a nice version of this yellow with that. Yeah, probably that nice yellow there. That's what we're after. And now we'll just. I'm wondering if I'm going to want to. Yeah, probably, but not with this yellow. So we'll ignore that for now. For now, we'll just block in some colour. That'll do. Could probably start using the fill tool a bit more, but I've done it on a different layer, so yeah, whatever. I don't do easy and efficient. I do sloppy and whatever the fuck. Right, for now, I'm not going to worry too much about that's a bit too much sort of bright highlight. Let's try and find a bit that's not quite. I'm looking at somewhere just off the bright highlight. But yeah, we're currently not worrying too much about the red parts. We'll work on those later. Oops. Right, so that's actually all going to be sort of mostly black in the back. roof's pretty much all black as well. Roof is more red than anything else. It's, the green we've used on there. I'll tell you what, let's get ourselves that orange front light. We want middling. Stick it in the colour key first, so it'll be there. So probably want to something like that. And let's grab the rear light, fill that in. A little bit of, is that shine? Actual alternate light. I'm assuming that's probably the reverse light, so we might be able to reflect that. Yeah, we'll pop that around like that, and then I'll try and reflect the reverse light. Sort of slightly more whitish, bluish, whatever I've got here. It's just bluish grey. However, that at the bottom as well. I don't think that's meant to be sort of like that. Now let's grab suitable red for the opposites. The opposite, that's more pink, isn't it? Something like that. So again, we'll stick it on the old colour key. I'm probably going to get confused as to which one's which, but never mind. Want that all red, that all red. That's actually more black. That's more black. This front bit's more sort of the glassy colour, but with the bit in the middle there. Yeah, for now we'll probably leave that and try and get, I don't want a full-on black, but I'll try and get sort of a, yeah, I wonder if that purple will work the way it works there in what I've got, or whether it will just look silly. I think it's just going to look silly. I think we want more of a sort of, yeah, we want more of a greyish colour, so I think I'll build my own just off black. And then here as well. An enviable task of figuring out what I want to do with the windows. I mean, certainly they're probably going to be tinted. Let's see. I could probably make them actually tinted. Let's drop into a new layer. We'll do a slightly hint of blue in there. Currently looking a little too sort of disconnected, which we can possibly fix. Just put that glass colour there, I suppose. And then what I sort of do with that. fill this area. That will hopefully allow me, if I want to in the future, it'll allow me to spin the wheel. But that will have to go on the very bottom layer, that's it. Marvellous. Well, that's... yeah, let's go actual pixels. Yeah, I mean... right now it's sort of just a yellow and green truck or car. I imagine once I perhaps try and figure out how best to get the sort of striping down on the side of the thing, it might start leaning a little bit more towards actually being sort of Jurassic. Save that. So let's see. One thing I'm really not sure about. Must admit, I might start. Yeah, I might just combine these two layers. I've done it now, so if we put the line I will need to operate that, repair that window. Yeah, okay, wow. Well, I mean, I suppose that's the thing with working on a pixel level. Sometimes moving one pixel really does make you go, yes, no, that's the correct thing to do. The rest was awful. Just move these in just a little bit more. And yeah, that gap should be in line with the window, which it, yeah, pretty much is. I feel like that's just a bit more like that. I'm wondering if maybe the whole thing should come down a notch. That is quite a chunky piece of roof, isn't it? So maybe we're alright. Right, next decision to be decided upon. Let's. I can't really want like at least one more level of zoom would be really good. Right, so I think what we'll do is grab that colour, and now let's darken it once. I'm just putting a sort of pretty basic little shadowing on the wheel. Maybe a bit there. Maybe a bit there. Maybe put. I will fucking mind you. Yeah, I know. I will eventually. I think I might go for that. And now, so at this point, with our colour key, it is beneficial to update that with our darker shade. And now we'll make a slightly darker shade. By slightly, I mean quite dark, because that way we can, with a bit of luck, just go around that line. And I'm thinking slightly darker. Cool. Right. Now what we want to do... not in the colour key. That's the issue I almost always end up doing. Yeah, just fuck it. I'm now in the colour key. So yeah. I usually find I place, because it wouldn't surprise me if, yep, one of them is one of them is not in the colour key as it is supposed to be. Doesn't really matter that much, but it is a fairly regular occurrence that I forget to change layers and therefore fuck it up, but still. Right. So this sort of lower yellow bumper area, I think again, we've now defined our shadow and light, so let's just have a play with our shadows and light. Maybe basically just a little bit. So a little bit there and a little bit there, and quite a lot on that one. Reflecting the front of the bumper. Something like that, and now we use our official yellow line colour, which is not exactly yellow, but good enough to define a line, I think. Like that green. Technically, yeah, it's supposed to be. It might be better off doing the line there. It is a slight dip, although no, truth be told, I think we're better off just making that yellow. There we go. Next easiest one might be, we won't do a line round the light. We'll just sort of encase it in a bit of shadow and maybe even colour a slightly lighter shade, and then do a sort of points there. Maybe not that second one. Maybe just two at the top. No, I don't like that. Yeah, that'll probably do something at least. Right, so a bit of shadowing on. What have I done? Yeah, of course I have. What we'll do, X those, VM off. Now merge those two. Which, yeah, that should be fine. Right. So we are looking at this colour here. We had already darkened it, but never mind, we'll do it again. Marvellous. I'm not going to worry about the colour key now. I can't. I've got on board with that premise. There we go. That'll do nicely as the light. Let's deal with a bit of this glass screen, because I think that's one of the larger chunks that'll be slightly easier to do. Oh, that's just, yeah, I need to darken it, if I'm an idiot. There we go. A bit of shading. For the most part, I'm just sticking shading in. Not really. I don't really have much in the way of a plan. I never do. Rename that layer glass layer. And then what we'll do is try and get a little bit more, potentially a little bit more depth out of this area by a couple of shades in here. So put a little bit of break it up really. Right. Yeah, it sort of breaks it up a little bit. Right, let's see here. Again, let's just put a little bit of extra stuff in the wheels. Natural pixels again, not doing too badly. Not entirely sure about that red I'm using. Not 100% sold on it. It needs to be darker in the first place. Might work a bit better. Let's see. I think we'll start a new layer and now figure out precisely what we want to do with these sort of stripes. So, got kind of like one there, and they do get thinner, which is bloody awkward in pixel art. But there you go. So the one around here is pretty fat and chunky in it, so we'll do something like that. And then that sort of reaches up the thing there, and then maybe that one. And those two slightly linking with that one. Might be better off there. Get rid of that. Go back to that being that size. But that one, yes, I think maybe that one would be that size because it is the biggest looking one of the bunch, I think. Ideally there should be sort of another one there. So, a bit awkward. A lengthy one. Not that lengthy. It's reflected up there as well. Let's have a look at that actual pixel, see if that's done much. I mean, truth be told, you can barely see it now. I suppose it is pixel art. But maybe I do need to just sort of emphasise it just that touch more, which might give just a little bit more ability to see it, which will hopefully perhaps give it a little bit more punch. Oh yeah, there you go. Just that little bit extra, and even at its tiniest form, it does sort of give that little bit more. Well, that's not too bad. Now I want to figure out. So, I must admit, arguably, I want to keep those window bits. I do want to keep them actually black, because the windows are black. The biggest problem we've got, I think, is figuring out. So we've got that green there. If we now Viking guitar, Clash of Iron. Nice. If we join that line there, join that line there. Now what is that? Why does it list? I think it should be green. So we'll go with it's green. Da 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 da. So that means all the green is sort of lined. And what we're going to want to do is figure out. So there's our shadow red. Shadow on one side of ones we can actually drop a bit of shadow on one side of it. It's just like, I don't know if it's deliberate, I'm assuming it is. It's just that hint of Castlevania I keep getting in that song. I don't mind. I like a hint of Castlevania in my songs, but yeah, again, there's just that hint of Castlevania where you're going, yeah, no, that's Castlevania. But then you suddenly realise, oh no, it's not. Now that probably shouldn't be red. That, however, should probably be red. All of that should be red. That should be red. Oops. That should of course be red. Right, now in terms of our line, what I want to do is just darken all of these. That's supposed to be window, that's not a line, that's that I wanted to change, that's not a line. Wait, no, that is a line. Okay, so yeah, I actually kind of want to make suddenly regret this decision, but decision was made. Stick with it. Yeah. Right, what we want to do is get that shadow red once again. Just shadow along that. Now we want to get a black line, I think. And now I think at this point I'm just going to combine those two layers because I'm satisfied with them. Suitably satisfied. This bit. So really, yeah, okay, actually that's not. So if anything, supposed to be red. If we want to take our red line. No, not really. Because that is the line for that. But that should be red. Let's try and get a couple of shades in this grey section. Oh, that is Miracle Sound and his Doom. Well, I particularly like this one actually. Or is it? No. Yes? Hang on. Yes! Yes it is. Hell to High. I think. Fairly certain this is Doom based. There is some hearts. Yeah, something like that. Right. I'll have a look at it. Yes. It definitely cuts the profile. You would expect it to from a great distance there. I mean, I'm never going to be able to write Jurassic Park on the side of the vehicle. I don't know whether it ever originally had Jurassic Park written on the side of the vehicle or not. But there's no chance of that happening, I don't think. Because there's not enough. It'd just be sort of pixels, which I don't think would help. It's probably better off not being done like that. Decisions, I think one of the better decisions I might be worthwhile making is it's not how best to do it. There is my dark window tint, a slightly darker variant of the window tint. I want that over the top of this bit. This is all window, which means I also want to get that green line once again. Fill in that bit, because that can be green. Maybe, yeah. But that bit's meant to be sort of, well, meant to be a combination of everything and all of the above, but still. Can't have every single thing in it. This one, I think, we'll go with that being red. Maybe not. No, that might work. No, that's not enough. Just drop that down. What we need to do. Just erase that line, allowing that to be nothing should disappear. I'll do that. Good. Actual pixels selected. Yeah. I can get behind that. What? Oh, because I've got the wrong tool. 9 times out of 10. Wrong tool. I suppose this might be. This feels like it's over egging all of the pudding. the entirety of your pudding is going to be over-egged. But that's why I'm going to do it on a separate layer, so that when inevitably I think, no, that's shit. Oops, that's just a random pixel. I can delete it, but somewhere like that. It does stretch all the way up to the roof, so I'll just do something like that. One sort of, yeah, but the big problem there is that just becomes a mess. That just becomes a mess of pixels. I'll have one more go. What we'll do is we'll start there, just have it as a 2 thing, and then we'll start there and have that as a 2 thing. But I don't. I mean, it doesn't. In quite such a distance, it doesn't actually look that bad, and it does. It's technically a thing on the vehicle. So. Like that, maybe. Do that the other way around there. Yeah. Right, I think we can probably potentially keep those. It's the aerials, if anybody was wondering what they were. They are aerials. Alright, one other thing we want to just do is this little bit of bumper here is technically a full piece of bumper, or a full piece of sort of cow nudger. Fairly certain that's not what they call them. But actual pixels, there you go. There you go, it's not intolerable. And I think, as I say, it manages to just about capture all of the colouring that it needs to be a pixel Jurassic Park car. It's not too bad. Right, let's put it away now, I think. So, sorry, straight on till morning. You're going to get a little bit of an off-turning there. There you go. You were very good though. Let's raise our hands. Cut the anchor. Straight on till morning. Right, what do we want to do? Let's see. Let's get rid of that piece of that, and I'll do a bit of Rocket League, probably. Sort of part way through 2 projects, so I suppose that's not too bad. Is it Rocket League that I want to do? Yeah, go on. So pop over here and do a little bit of Rocket League. A little bit of Rocket League, baby. Are you a Rocket League, baby? Yes, because my parents did it in the stands of a Rocket League match. So I'm a Rocket League baby. That's right, a Rocket League baby. How many babies can you have if you're a Rocket League baby? I don't know. How many matches of Rocket League are there? And how often do you think you could have sex in the stands? There's quite a few matches of Rocket League, and, well, assuming nobody notices and gets the police on you, it very much is going to be you can probably get away with whatever the fuck you fancy. Rocket League, yeah. Oh, the First Touch podcast and the esports is now live. Let's change it off from the aggressio. I haven't been the Rick and Morty special in ages, I don't think. So let's do Rocket League. Oh, interesting. Starts in 11 minutes. Nah, stick with casual. Stick with the old cage. You are very much a casual player. I forgot to change the... Oh, I can't be bothered. It's still classified as art, but, you know, Rocket League is art. Art is Rocket League. There we go, the good old fart cloud out the back. Where am I? Who am I? I feel like that's the wrong thing. Yes, it is. That is the wrong way. I've gotten confused. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I will remedy the confusion. It's fine. See? See, I'm getting it back down the other end of the field. It's not a problem. There you go. See, that was actually... Oh, there you go. I've remedied the problem. The problem was I almost scored an own goal. I remedied the problem by making them score an own goal. Fantastic. I don't know if that's the right volume or not. I think that's possibly 2 more than I need, but... Oh well. It just sounded quite low. I think it's because there's no sort of... For some reason, every now and again, there doesn't seem to be much music in the way of... in Rocket League, which is... Hoo-yah! Damn it. Oh, you missed. I never miss. Oh, nice one. I think I was premature. We're almost there, but no, we're okay. Premature celebration, but it really did look like a good shot from where I was. It looked like it was perfectly going in. So, although having said that, most of it was actually Dark Pro, which I hadn't fully factored. I'm getting very confused as to who's who, which I suppose doesn't make too much difference. Just, you know, sometimes you do need to know which direction you're supposed to be heading. I think part of the problem, and I might have to remedy this. Not a great shot on goal, but it was a decent enough tap on there to try and get it. Oh, you little bastard, little bastard, little bastard. Oh, little bastard. But yeah, the Mr. Meeseeks on top is of course blue, which I think is what's causing, which has caused an element of confusion in my brain as to which team I'm on. Get out of my way, bitch. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, bitch. No, you orangey prick. I didn't know Donald Trump was here. But no, one of the orange people got in my way. Oh, you little bastard. How dare you deny me my goal? That's not how... I don't think that's how you're supposed to play the game. Little bugger got a goal of his own. Denied me mine. Although having said that, I don't know who it was who denied me mine, so it might not have been Haha Dombo. Difficult to say, but nonetheless, significantly disappointed that I didn't score my little goal. Go on, you go, son. You go, lobby one. Oh, you lobbed one. Almost. Darky Pro. Yeah, you knew. You knew. He knew. He knew what the score was. And he didn't want the score to be 3-1. Slightly annoying. Sometimes, I swear to God, it just doesn't register. And I know this is a good old bad workman blames his tools. But sometimes, I swear to God, it does not register. Oh, no. Oh, okay, it's not too bad. I thought it was heading more towards our goal than it was. But sometimes it feels like it doesn't quite register what you actually ask it to do. There's several occasions where I've asked it to do the sort of side flip, and it decides not to. Oh, it's not a bad little touch. It's not on target at the moment, although, and oh, these people bashing into you. Yo, if that had been a better touch, I'd have scored a goal, but as it wasn't a better touch, I suppose. I actually managed to dodge the ball entirely. Oh dear. Lobby one. Lob one off, mate. Go on, that's it. Oh, I missed again. Missed again, like I did last summer. Yes, I missed again. Oh, guesty. I thought you were going to even it up for me. No. Oh, Amarocks. Does it really? My Amarocks, does it? Well, it does if I hit a rock with it. It's like boostings. Oh. Yeah, not quite. It was a good shot, though, if I do say so myself. And I kind of have to. Lobby 1. I've got this, mate. I haven't got this. Lobby 1, get over here. God, you are the worst sort of player, aren't you? Yep. And it's all going well. You're master and commander of the universe. No! It's everybody else's fault. 3 seconds and they managed to get ourselves a draw. Means we've got to play more of the game. God. Who wants that? Doot. Come on. What I need is a really good tap. Really good tap. No, never mind. Oh, I suppose actually that's not overtime yet. Now it's overtime. Now I want a really good tap. Just a really good little... Oh, never mind. That's not a good tap. Oh, that was awful. Yeah, no, they got it. Damn it all. How dare you? How dare you score a fucking 2 goals in a row to win? I don't think you understand the premise of this game. The premise of this game is you let me win. And that's what we like to see. It's what we like to have happen. We'll do another one, but I might... Yeah, I'll drop back to the garage to possibly swap Mr. Mystique's around. Because as I say, being blue on top is confusing my brain. I know, simple things confuse my brain. Customise the car. So what I'll probably want to do... So let's see, yeah, that's okay. Just wondering... Nah, because I quite like the pink. I want like a... It's going to confuse my brain even more, isn't it, if I do blooming pink and blue stripes. Pink and green. Pink and yellow. We could go maximum Mr. Blobby. I suppose technically pink and green reflect the colour of the portals. It's not exactly the world's greatest of colour schemes, but to a certain extent part of the point of this is that it is truly sort of an ugly monster of a vehicle. So yeah, if we equip that to blue, that to orange. I mean, in fairness, Poopy Butthole is still in blue, so I'm not 100% suggesting it's going to help me that much, but you never know your luck. That engine is quite disgusting, isn't it? But add a little bit more sort of sci-fi into it, doesn't it? Oh, that's even worse. Oh, that's because it is the Scarab's engine. I think maybe we'll go Vulcan. Yeah, it's got a sort of sci-fi engine to it. Let's play the field. Casual, 3v3, marvellous. That's what we like to see. Dink, dink, dink. Let's have a look. Have a look here. Nope, should really be paying attention. I am not. Never mind. Pay attention. Do things. Pow! Right in the goal. Get off me, you little Powell. Oh. Opportunity. Taken away from me. I'm going to follow you now, Infect Caster. Took away my opportunity. I'm not happy. No, that's not the way we want to go. That's not the way you wanted to go either, was it? Oh, that's not the way the ball should be going. Oh, well, I've gotten in the way. And sometimes that's all you can really hope for. Just a claim that you could... yes. Oh, I tapped it. I gave it a little extra tap because I thought dickhead next to me was going to ruin it. And I managed to ruin it myself. Oh, hello. No, that's a tap on target. Oh, hello. Oh, he got there just a tiny bit. Don't know whether he got there first or second, but either way, he definitely got there. Oh, go on, son. Go on. No, you're a little bit too high. There you go. I'll finish it off for you. And that's what we like to see. A little bit of galaxy pooping out of me. Pow. Perfect little twister. Perfect twister. That's what we like to see. A perfect twister. Bam. Yeah. Can't really remember the theme song to Rick and Morty. Not off the top of my head, anyway. Oh, opportunity. Oh, no, that is a good opportunity. Got bloody confused as to what scene I was up again. Absolutely useless. Beyond comparison, yes, indeed you do. I think we can probably do the rush for it. Oh, okay, that was interesting. Powell managed to sort of eliminate me. Hello. We're both sort of... Both didn't know how to quite approach the ball on that occasion, I would say. We knew how to approach the ball on that occasion, though. We were both sort of tentative the first time, and then the second time we just both collided something drastic. Oh, a little nudge. I think it was too much nudge, but I needed Curtis 911. I sent out the 911 to Curtis, but he just wasn't quite there. Oh, that was awful. At least I'm willing to admit it. God damn it. I knew that fucking... I knew trying anything with the latency wasn't going to actually fucking work. But the symbol that keeps coming up is apparently variable latency, and I don't know how to solve that. Because as far as I can tell, everything is working fine. And yet it still keeps kicking up a fuss. So arguably on this occasion it's being streamed, so... Slightly different. Oh, there was a save, but it's... Yes, nice. Very pleasing. Lots of pleasing there. Oh! Nice. Wasn't expecting a sound effect there, but I'll take it. Oops. Nice. Thank you for being slightly shit. See? These people understand the rules. Be shitter than me. That simple. That's all you really need in life. For people to understand the rules. You be shitter than me. That's all I need. And I've sort of quite a jiggly car on the starting line. Seems to not just stand still like most of the others. Oh, he fucking swerved the keeper again. Oh, oh, god damn it! Why do you people have weird names? Nesipkarum. You didn't know what came past you, did you? Too busy looking at it, going, "Oh god, that's ugly." That's the secret of this vehicle. People look at it and go, "Oh, it's horrendous," and by the time they've comprehended quite how ugly this vehicle is, they've not spotted the fact that not spotted I've weaved around them. Oh, you've all gone for it. Oh, you went for it as well, but you were a bit too late and I was a bit too shit. So, apart from all of those factors. Oh, come on. That's it. Oh, cheeky boy. Still not enough, though. Is that... Have I... Oh, no, good. Someone else has scored a goal. But I have managed to score 4. I did take the shot. Sort of. I mean, I, in fact, did sort of try and stop me, but... It was very awkward. Darn. I can't deny it. Every time I play this game, I can only think of the Back to the Future theme, because I play as the DeLorean too much. I've got all these other oh wow, really? Wow, guys, you need to get better, because that's a sixth goal, and that is a goal for everybody now, which is quite nice. It means Killender's not feeling left out because he's got his own goal as well. And away we go. See if we can get 7th. I must admit, I wouldn't mind a 5th one because you get the sort of the achievement-y accomplishment thing. Oh, good lad, Killander. Oh! Oh, too much on the flight path. Went too high. Oh, hello, got there first. 60 seconds left on the clock. Oh, just try and stop it from going near the goal is the optimal decision there. Oh, no, needed a bit more angle. I was very much hopeful, but needed more angle on it. Oh, stupid. Not quite so stupid. Oh, darn. He came round. He came round. Got up my backside, prevented me from doing anything. Oh, hello, hello. Opportunity is, in fact, a knock-in, but unfortunately I went in too quick. I got too excited. Opportunity was knocking. I got too excited and couldn't quite capitalise on it. Good lad, Killander. Have another go. If at first you don't succeed. And all that. Oh, dear. What can the matter be? Oh, my... Ah. Well, I mean, we won. That's good enough. Oh, yeah. Spray that goop in his face. And then he flew away. Because he did not want goop in his face. Might as well do another one. Got a bit of time. Should have probably finished off the... Finish the pitch lot. What are you drinking? Pure, unfiltered vodka. Hence why I've got some pitch lot. And everybody loves the pitch lot. See, this thing just seemed to gyrate on the starting line. Not that bothered by it, but it's just a slightly peculiar thing. If you were wondering, I'm no longer facing the microphone, which is why I'm mumbling. More so than normal, I suppose. Oh. See, look, it almost looks like I could possibly turn if I was tried hard enough, but I'm assuming they would ban that. Oh, Poopy Butthole is all over the place on top there. He looks so happy. Oh, I like him. Oh dear. I think it went and spiked me a bloody ping perhaps there. Certainly did something untoward that I didn't really want. Oh, he's fucking nutmegged one. It's gone round another. Unfortunately, now they've got an opportunity. Killander. Why weren't you this good last time when you were on my team? Okay, good lad. Penguins. Penguin Army. Oh, Penguin Amy, in fact. Oh, if only. Really thought. If I'd not jumped, that might have been a better shot. That one, however, was a perfect jump. Get it down the field. Get it away from me right now. Oh, Killander. Killander's having a crack. Ah, that one, jumping might have been beneficial. Darn it. Oh, good lad, good lad. Keep it going down the field. Keep it going. I can't see you're exploding in my face. Please keep exploding to my face to a minimum, please. There we go, nice little nudge. Oh, it confused him. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Can he get it past? No, he can't. He did get a shot on goal, though, so... I like it when it officially counts as a shot on goal. It's satisfying. Oh, there's that fucking latency again. In fact, I think it is apparently through the roof, which is a bloody nuisance. Let's have a look. Yeah. So, my experimentation in trying to fix that did shit all for this game. But, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, darn it. We sort of got under each other's feet there, mate. I'll try and get it out to the centre for you. No, never mind. Too late. We're getting under each other's feet again. I'm going to break off and see if I can... Oh, this feels like it's gone off completely because everybody just sort of stopped. No, okay. No, I think... Oh, blind shot there. That would have been bloody good if it had gone in. I wasn't looking at the screen. Oh dear, what can the matter be? We all exploded on the lavatory. Which I suppose arguably, if you are going to explode, being on the lavatory is probably the most convenient thing. Oh, there we go. We're now starting to lose packets of data. Which just tells me the entire... Yeah, I think the entire internet's shitting itself. Cool! So the whole, you know, redoing things, yeah, that ping's shot beyond comparison. Seem to just be having general internet trouble at the moment. Which is good, you know. Wouldn't want to have a reliable, secure connection that's useful, would you? No, God forbid you actually paid for something you got. Fucking hell. It wasn't obvious, I don't like anything. Ugh. Yeah, no, okay, well this will be the last match we do, considering it's now fucking stuttering beyond comparison. Oh, yeah, no, we are sliding around something drastic. You do wonder what in the world happened to just make it lose everything there. But I can't, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much unplayable until the internet decides to not be a dickhead. God damn it. Yeah, there is no fine manoeuvring when you find yourself being repositioned by the bloody internet fucking itself. Although, no, okay, I mean that definitely did go in the goal, but I suppose it went in the goal, the packet was lost, and then I was informed it didn't go in the goal. Oh, watch yourself, watch yourself. Damn it. Run and do the conga. It's conga time is here. Is conga time here? I think conga time is here, yeah. That was not a bad shot. Oh! Killender, living up to his name, he killed me. I assume he also killed an A, hence why it's kill and A. I killed you and I killed an A as well. We just need to fend them off. Fend them off. It's difficult to fend them off when you can't see the ball. Well, there we go. We got through it. It's dropping frames 19th of a dozen, so yeah. Not a whole lot I can do about that. I think the internet's just decided to die on its arse. So I think that we'll call it quits there. I'll do. Can't deny I might. Well, nah, probably can't play Rocket League by myself either because the internet's fucked. Anyway, let's have a look, see what we can accomplish here. Because that is the end, if you're wondering. The only end, my friend. If you're looking for entertainment tonight, I think you're literally, it's spelt wrong as well. You are already here and you are the only one present, so in terms of knowing that, you are sort of, you already know your own link, but nonetheless, there is Mr. Blue Boosh tonight. I believe he is having his doings done something in some fashion. That might be quite nice, I suppose. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I was sort of planning to anyway, but he's got a different game. Not the game I was expecting. So we'll raid into Mr. Mage Masher, who is in fact doing a little bit of Baldur's Gate, it seems like. Of course, the internet won't work well enough to actually do this. There we go. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, which I think is one of the older ones. Oh, I see. It refused to play the advert while I was not on the screen. That's fine. Anyway, I'll be back Wednesday. If people fancy Don't Starve, then lovely. If you don't, I'll do something else. Probably Rocket League again. Yeah, no, mine's definitely it's just not working. I mean, I'll try the button, see what happens, but it's definitely, yeah, internet shit itself, so cheerio.